are some of the craziest videos of people who were hanging on by a thread, but made it home safe. First up, this daring rescue of a teen trapped on a ride at Six Flags in New York.
Her neck is stuck!
The girl was on the ride with her brother when she started to fall and was left dangling by her neck. Her little brother screams for help. She dangles 25 feet above the ground. Then a brave dad volunteers to help.
I yelled up to her, "Let go, I promise I'll catch you."
The girl is understandably afraid to let go, but a crowd surrounds Matthew as he braces himself to catch her.
They'll catch you, honey!
When she released, I just braced my body and poof, there she comes.
The impact knocked both the girl and Matthew out for a moment, but both were taken to the hospital and thankfully recovered.
God dropped an angel. We all saved her.
Next up, a house fire in Texas leads to this daring rescue. A 10-year-old boy is trapped on the second floor of this apartment building. An officer throws his baton through the window so the boy can jump out the window, but he's terrified.
Let's go, buddy, come on! Bust out the glass and let's go! We got you, buddy. We got you, buddy, it's okay.
The boy jumps and officers catch him.
It's okay. Oh, okay. Over here.
Miraculously, the boy is fine and officers wrap him in a blanket to comfort him.
Hey, how's your leg, buddy? You okay? All right, your mom's coming. Is it no one else in there? All right. Hey, that was a good jump, man. That's a good jump.
Police use a ladder to rescue the boy's mom, who makes it out of the raging fire safely thanks to these officers' quick thinking.
That day, everything had lined up and we were just able to do good.
Speaking of doing good, this teen was in the right place at the right time to save a child's life. 17-year-old Phew Zabat had seen a little girl playing near this second-story window in Istanbul, and he was concerned. He was there to catch her when she fell just moments later. A crowd gathered to make sure both were okay. Phew then carried the little girl back inside to her family. The toddler had the chance to thank her rescuer in person the next day, when the two were reunited at a local park, making for a happy ending to a harrowing ordeal. Next up, a ski trip turned terrifying for this mom and her two girls in Indiana. Rescuers ready themselves 20 feet below the chairlift as the mother clings to both of the children.
We're gonna catch her, okay?
After the first girl falls into their special tarp, the other girl manages to pull herself back up, and both are okay.
You okay?
Phew. Then there's this brave soul who decided to try hang gliding while on vacation in Switzerland, only to realize he wasn't strapped in.
3, 2, 1, go! Run!
All that is keeping tourist Chris Gursky from plunging towards the 4,000-foot mountaintop below are his own two hands. He hangs onto the pilot with one and grips the glider's bar in the other as they soar above the treetops. The pilot tries to steer with one hand while gripping Chris with the other.
I thought to myself, this is it, I'm gonna fall to my death. I'm a goner.
Watch as Chris struggles to keep his tired hands around the pilot's pant leg. A terrifying 2 minutes and 14 seconds later, they got close enough to the ground for Chris to let go. He broke his wrist in the fall and tore his bicep in the incident. But even though that crazy incident was Chris's first time hang gliding, he decided to try it again.
All right, Chris, you go ready to fly and have some fun?
Ready to go.
Chris went back to the same mountaintop, and this time he enjoyed the view while being safely strapped in.
All right, Chris, actually hang gliding now. How you feeling?
Awesome. This is beautiful.
This time, the journey back to Earth was a smooth landing, proving that if you fall once, the best thing to do is pick yourself up and try again. This is Inside Edition Digital.